Hi, I'm David Martin, and I'm running to represent you as a member of the Mansfield Board of Selectmen. The election is Tuesday, November 14th, and I'm asking for your vote. This election is to fill the seat left when longtime board member George Dentino passed away. George was a strong, consistent voice on the board. He asked tough questions, held people accountable, and cared deeply for the people of Mansfield and its institutions. I hope to continue those parts of George's legacy. My wife Christy and I moved to Mansfield in 2001 from South Boston. We have 3 girls, Paulina, Audrey, and Kate. Paulina is a freshman at Holy Cross College in Worcester, Audrey is a senior at Mansfield High School, and Kate is in the 8th grade at Qualters Middle School. I'm a lawyer, and I currently run a healthcare, education, and advocacy organization, the Massachusetts Health Council. Prior to this, I worked in policy and healthcare economics at Covidian here in Mansfield for 2 years. Early in my career, I spent 10 years in Massachusetts state government, first as a public defender in Worcester, and at the State House on the Healthcare Committee for the State Senate, and for the governor in the Executive Office of Health and Human Services. I'm Massachusetts born and bred. I grew up in Webster, earned a BA in philosophy from UMass Amherst, and then received my law degree from Western New England University in Springfield. I currently serve on the Mansfield Industrial Development Commission, where we are working to ensure our town's economic vitality. When we first moved to town, I became a member of the Mansfield Historical Commission because I wanted to learn the history of our town and, more importantly, help preserve and protect it. I also serve on the Finance and Operations Committee of our local hospital, Sturdy Memorial. My priorities as selectman would be to bring business back to our Main Street, ensure that Cabot Business Park continues to be an attractive location for business growth, and of course to maintain and enhance our already fabulous school system. And because I have a background in health policy, I will bring my knowledge of what works in healthcare to our town and our schools. I understand that rising healthcare costs threaten our finances and that we underinvest in the things that keep people healthy. I think Mansfield and many towns like it face unique challenges in the future. The changes in the way people shop and recreate have made it difficult for Main Street businesses to thrive. Years ago, Main Streets could support small businesses like toy stores, clothing shops, and bookstores. Today, many Main Streets struggle to find businesses. Mansfield is fortunate to have the Cabot Business Park, which provides local jobs for residents and contributes to our tax base. But suburban business parks might struggle in the future as there's evidence that large companies are attracted to cities where younger employees want to live rather than the suburbs. There are no easy answers to these problems, but I'm confident I can help Mansfield navigate these issues by working with the current members of the board and all of our town leaders to look for strategies we can employ today that prepare our wonderful town to be prosperous and competitive for years to come. Here's a few ideas. As a member of the Industrial Development Commission, we looked at how the town markets itself to prospective new businesses and what we can do to ensure business currently in Mansfield are given the tools they need to thrive. We explored creating a town economic development director. This position, which would pay for itself, would be proactive in going out and marketing Mansfield to new businesses that are just starting up or looking to relocate. I've met with all of the outstanding town leaders, and I'm proud of the work they do every day. I want to support the work they do, but without micromanaging them. I run a small organization myself, and I know the best way to run a business is to hire great people, give them clear direction, and then let them do their jobs. My family has lived in Mansfield long enough to have some perspective, and I think Mansfield is in a really good place right now. Many of you might remember that in the past, divisiveness and disagreement marred the town's leadership, and it took several years for us to elect and appoint leaders who could work cooperatively. I'm happy to have the support of many of our town's current leaders. Members of the Board of Selectmen, the School Committee, and the Industrial Development Commission are supporting my candidacy. They know me, and they know I can work with them to solve problems and craft good policy. My background working to build coalitions and advance important public policy goals gives me the skills to bring diverse interests together, listen to competing ideas, and get to a solution that everyone agrees on. And while I prefer collaboration and cooperation, I know that sometimes, when you know something is wrong, you have to stand your ground and say so. I really value the trust that people put in me in sending me to the Board of Selectmen, and if I think others are going in the wrong direction or I think your money is being wasted, I'll say so. Thank you for taking the time to hear about my candidacy. I respectfully ask for your vote on November 14th. Thank you.